pain interrupting our day? Try Transact, South Africa's #1 pain relief patch. It effectively treats 8 common types of body pain. Get 12 hours of uninterrupted relief with Transact.
Going through it as it should. Unfortunately, we've had a lot of time wasting again. Just to be able to attend, which is a bit ludicrous, but that brought quite a bit of a delay to the morning. But at the
Okay, we'll try again just now. I know that you guys will probably have to hear it through the mic over here. Could you guys hear it decently when I just ran it through the mic or not? It's not his. Like, whenever you're in a big crowd like that, obviously that is going to take place. So, okay, so if he's loud like that, then you can hear it. Okay, it was decent. Better than the SABC, right? Try a proper call, not through WhatsApp. Well, I'm using my phone to record, so I can't make a phone call. I can't make an... Actually, give me a second. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Let me use my big brain mentality over here. Just give me a second, everybody. Gee my net 'n oombliekie, mense, asseblief. Oh, I think it'll be worse. I nearly read out his number. Whenever I type a number out, I have to read it out. So let's try this.
hello.
How's it?
Hey.
Yeah, sorry, it's Ronaldo phoning from a different number, but I think it'll probably work better like this.
Okay, let's try it this time.
Okay, so just from your side, what is happening down there? What is the vibe? Tell us more.
Well, the vibe around the courtroom is pretty tense. I think many of these UFF supporters realize that the criminal in chief might be serving prison time very soon. That obviously reflects in their behavior, for the type of antagonization and aggressive behavior we've seen this morning. But unfortunately, we've had a bit of a delay because this morning the EFF insisted on moving the proceedings to a larger courtroom so that they could fit in more of their supporters to attend the proceedings. Unfortunately, that's wasted quite a bit of time, but the proceedings are currently underway. The defense has called a witness to testify in the mitigation of sentencing, a social worker who testified that Mr. Malema is a great responsible family man and also recommended that he does not get a sentence serving prison time. Now, at the moment, the state prosecutor advocate Joel Caesar is busy cross-examining her, and that is where we just took a break for lunch, and we will pick up again after lunch.
Okay, that's great, because I saw at the end of that he was about to give example of another case in which something almost identical happened. I'm assuming that will happen after the break.
Yes, I think that's going to carry on. It seems what advocate Caesar is currently doing is establishing a pattern where this witness seems to always, I think, it's difficult to say, but these questions are leading what you think is that there's a pattern where...
So, yeah, busy streaming this and trying to figure all these things out. Malema's busy getting sentenced today.
The witness's credibility, which will obviously then have an impact on the sentencing as well.
Click like and subscribe. We may have some lunch and leave the stream on. We need more people on this channel. We want to build this channel
also, just
You
to
guys gonna
clarify,
help me.
she gets paid 20,000 rand per court appearance. Is that correct?
Well, I'm sure you can actually hear better what's going on than I am sitting in the courtroom surrounded by UFF supporters.
Yeah.
The microphone and the laptop. But I don't hear those exact amounts. But I do know that they were questions asked.
Okay, no, perfect. And where can people follow the play-by-play? Where can they follow you? Because we've got 3,500 people watching, or sorry, 4,000 people watching now. If they want to just have their phones open and listen to what you, or, you know, a post that you put out, where can they follow you?
Well, they can follow me on X. That might be the easiest. That's just @Jacques. I will be putting updates down there as soon as I can. But like I said, the signal out down here is very bad. And with our concentration of people, the bandwidth is also suffering. But we will be posting updates there as soon as possible.
Perfect. And maybe what I'll do, if it's all right with you, I'll post a link on the channel, but then maybe after the proceedings, I'll give you a call just to find out what's happening, if that's all right with you.
You're more than welcome to. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jock. Appreciate it. Have a lekker one.
Cheers, Robert. You too.
Cheers. Bye. Now tell me if News 24 can do that. Tell me if EWN did that. No, they don't have somebody inside the court. They don't. Lamestream media. Dinosaur media. There we go. There we go. Daniel, ons het die man op die grond. Baie dankie, Jacques Broederyk daar van AfriForum. Ronaldo getting all the exclusive interviews from the ground. Exactles. Conscious Carical, can you please just post the link once again so that people can go and follow him also? He's doing a great job. To everybody that's watching, please go and follow him for up-to-the-minute updates. Like I said, do you have something to say? What do you have to say? Okay? What do you have to say? Do you like Wim Julius? Okay? Do you like Wim Julius? Hey, don't be racist. Do you like Wim Julius? Why? Let's ask. Carter is also, he sees into the future. Gaan Wim Julius tronk toe gaan? Is he going to get locked down? He's gonna get locked down. Whoa. What? Is he gonna get locked down? No, eh?
For healthcare logistics, sometimes you need more than just a box. You need temperature-controlled shipping. Like this.
Like this?
Like this. Or you can simply ship with FedEx. From South Africa to the world, FedEx ships temperature-sensitive and healthcare shipments to the world with utmost care. FedEx, the only move you need.
Naked people are more interesting because less time on insurance admin means more time for reading. Visit naked.insure now. Get a car insurance quote in 90 seconds and start living like naked people.
Black than white. Come on, guys. The basics here. Anyway, we are about to go back. It should be 1:30, but we know, the court is very much like Parliament. The time is but only a suggestion. Ernst Gottschalk, thanks so much for the €10, saying Julius truly is just foolishness. Hopefully there will be no bail, no tail, just rot in jail. I like that. I'll raise a dop and braai and a chop once that cell door drops. Well, thank you very much. And Conscious Carical, thanks for posting Jacques Broederyk's link. Please be sure to go and subscribe and follow him rather. And then Leon Dupree, the guy that gave a 2,000 Rand super chat last night, just dropped a 200 Rand super chat saying, isn't there a poly market bet for whether he will walk or not? Could have been good money. Oh, well, nobody told me. Niemand het my vertel nie. If I knew, then I would have done something. But thanks to Jacques Broederyk from AfriForum, everybody, please be sure to go and consider becoming a member of AfriForum. They're doing phenomenal work. Don't trust what the government is telling you about them. They are fighting on the grounds, not just for white people, not just for Afrikaners, for all minorities in this country, for a better South Africa, for the minority and the majority. Stop falling for mainstream media's bullshit. This is the 13th apology that City Press. Well, City Press is the latest in a very long list of people in the media that had to apologize to AfriForum for saying or spreading lies about them. The popular one, of course, being that AfriForum told Donald Trump that there's a white genocide. AfriForum has never ever proclaimed that there's a white genocide in South Africa. That is the ANC, the EFF, MK, and even the DA that is accusing them of saying that when they never ever said that, and that is why it's the 13th time that mainstream media had to apologize to AfriForum. So go become a member, click on the link that Conscious Carical posted over there, and support people that want to improve this country for everyone. Not like the ANC that only wants to improve it for black individuals and then leave colored and white individuals behind. And don't do it like, and not like the EFF that hates white people and sings songs about killing them. You know, these are the organizations that are supported, but then AfriForum that stands for everybody is condemned and blatantly lied about. So don't fall for that nonsense. Please stop falling for that nonsense and just for once think for yourself and you will realize what the truth is. All right. So there is a possibility that he might actually still get sentenced today. I didn't know that, and that is very, very interesting, if I do say so myself. And ladies and gentlemen, it's 1:30, and I don't see anything moving on the live streams over here. So as I'm going to see if I can beat a record for taking a pee whilst an advert's playing, listen to the following, and if I make it back in time, I have to go pee. If I make it back in time, then somebody needs to give a super chat and become a member, because I think I've got 25 to 30 seconds to take a pee and come back. Here we go! How's everybody? So just a quick break to ask you to please consider becoming a member to this channel. If you become a member, you become part of the family, the Voortsacker family, as you can see. And the perks of being a member to this channel is that you get access to videos before the public. If I record it the night before, you get access to a members-only WhatsApp group, and you get access to one stream a week that's only for members, where I take questions from members, we have a chit-chat, and just have a good time. So if you enjoy the content, if you like the channel and you support me, then please consider becoming a member. You can do so by clicking join button below, and it'll cost you R39.99 a month. All right, thank you. Back to the normal program. Hallo. Jo, het was 'n willipie daai hoor. Ek dink ek moet na die tyd gaan en skoonmaak want iets het daar gebeur. I think I missed the pot completely, but it's fine. We made it. I'm back. Jammer! Oh, that was good. Ek het my hande ook gewas. I got it. I opened it, went to go and wee, and then I went, and then I just ran. Ek het my hande gewas. Ek sal altyd my hande was. Anyway, we're waiting. There's nothing taking place as it stands right now. What I can tell everybody here, though, is if you are disgruntled with your political party, consider the Freedom Front Plus. Go and have a look and listen to what they have to say. Yeah, the proceedings are continuing. Let's listen in. Fix the mic. Fix the mic. I say, Tanny Fatty Cocky, Tanny Judge. Ah! Not here. Sick.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tanny Judge.
Tanny Judge. Ek hoop sy gaan die pyp rook.
Why is the computer audio now not working?
Yeah.
What happened? Did I do something?
I don't know, my bro,
I think
what you did. Yes, you break the bloody thing.
Default. Now I can hear myself. What is going on here? going on. Did that work? What's going on? Okay, so nobody can hear, right? Let me check this quick. What's going on?
Yay, I finally got it. I finally got it. Yeah. Can you guys see me there? Can you guys see me there? Ooh. Okay, so now I can switch between this and this. So yeah, Ronaldo. Ronaldo.
This is not
Here
right.
is in the house.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the audio. Give me a second. No, it is me. I can guarantee you it's me. Capture audio.
Okay, cool. By the pool. Yeah, the shit is so boring. Always taking longer. Longer.
Give me a second. I don't know what happened here. Give me a second. I don't know what happened here. Give me a second.
You were sentenced to 15 years. Shockingly asked, and I'm going to tell you now why he found that because of the facts of this particular case. Found that the minimum sentence was shockingly harsh and disproportionate considering the facts of this case. The unique facts of the case were that at the time when the rifle was found in the appellant's house, he had already been incarcerated. The rifle was not loaded on a posted. The rifle was not loaded, it did not have any ammunition in it, and no ammunition was found. Further,
Hey, but this dilemma. It's gonna take a while. I don't think it's gonna be today. Postpone till next week again.
Explain to you why this case is very similar for a very short period of time. In this case, it was a fully automatic firearm because it was a rifle. This one was a semi-automatic rifle. But this one, in this case, had ammunition in it.
All lies. They're fucking lying.
And the facts you referred earlier to. First, I want to
All lies.
get to the actual facts which you referred to. Do you have any comment? Is it similar to the situation?
Part of it would be to understand how he got hold of the rifle, what was the purpose of getting hold of it, how did it get, it was a really short period of time, but it was in his possession, so it probably stayed there while he was in prison. So although there may be similarities, if you look at the whole situation, it is not exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
Emphasis of on being having it for a short period of time. Correct.
What was the period? Is a short period, a month, a minute?
I'm going to assist you now. I'm going to go to the next case where you actually indicate
He's lining it up.
the person has a firearm in his possession. The similar sentences were imposed.
Okay.
Look at that smirk.
Get the text of this case. Did you follow the case? How did you manage to get a hold of this particular case?
So part of it was looking at the videos. I've already done most of my report when I got the copy of the judgment, but I scanned through that as well. But prior to that, I looked at the YouTube videos. Sorry, Your Worship, my fault.
That is correct. I'm referring to this particular matter, this case that you
Oh, this is going to carry on for days and days and nothing. It's going to be postponed till next
When I
week.
got the copy of the judgment, so I have really scanned through it, but most of it initially was looking at the YouTube videos.
Just quickly, thanks to George Postumus for a 500 Rand super chat saying, shout out to Meneer Gous for always making sure we know what's actually happening in South Africa and the current international affairs. Thanks for your hard work, sir. No, thank you for the very generous super chat. It's greatly appreciated, George Postumus. Hoop het gaan goed, buddy.
And convicted of.
Thanks, George. I know George really well.
You've seen the videos. That's correct.
Correct.
You are aware that he fired actually with two different firearms, and the one firearm, approximately 14 to 15 shots were fired with the handgun.
Lying, man. Lying. All lies.
7 shots.
Put him in jail already.
Were you aware of that?
I saw the video where the celebratory shots were fired, Your Worship.
Celebratory. Since when do we classify shootings?
Other charges relating to a firearm relating to this matter. So I focused on the charges in front of the court in this matter. If there was anything else, to my knowledge, there was no charge relating to that.
The evidence, both videos went in. The evidence showed that he fired with two firearms.
And it's perhaps, Your Worship, not for me to ask questions, but I can also not recall that there were ballistic evidence linking the other firearm to the accused.
Regardless, you saw the video, more than one shot in the one.
That is correct.
Your report, did it only focus on the one shot that was fired, or did you look at the totality of the shots that were actually fired under the indication?
I considered that shots were fired for celebratory purposes and that it could have harmed people around the environment.
Why does she keep on saying celebratory purposes? It's so like...
I did it. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a streamer.
Regardless of the number of shots that were fired,
it would still be the same, considering the other factors that there was no evidence alleges further that that there were any harm done to property or people or any complaints from people around. If they were, it would.
Okay, just to update, he's not asking the judge, he's speaking to a social worker that is a witness for the defense.
When a rifle, in fact, when he started firing with a handgun, there were 7 people standing there in the direction that he was firing to, and they were running away.
Your Worship, the video wasn't very clear. I haven't noticed that.
If you were aware of that, would you have considered it and put it in your report?
That some people were scared. If there were evidence with that regard, I would have considered it, yes.
Yes. But you did not notice that. In other words, you did not consider it.
And there were not evidence in that regard that for what reason the people ran. I don't know what the reason might have been. It could be that they were scared. It could be for other purposes. I don't know.
It was very obvious. You didn't see it, but very obvious why they were running.
It would be a consideration, but part of that again would be coming back to the considerations in terms of that's the potential harm, that people could have been harmed, that people were scared, but the actual harm in the end, Your Worship, is that there were no injuries, and such which would have been a much more serious consideration and contribution if there were actual harm.
According to the accused's own evidence, there were about 20,000 attendees. Some of them were just standing right there in front of him during this incident, prior to him firing those shots. You saw that in the video.
It was a big event, to my knowledge, yes, Your Worship.
Have you factored that in into your report, the fact that there were actual people right there and the 7 in the direction that he was firing shots at?
Unless I've misunderstood, my understanding was that the shots were fired in the air and not at people directly.
Hier's papa weer.
I'm no ballistic expert, but the expert did testify what goes up must come down.
Correct, Your Worship, but there is a difference between firing
Your
in
Worship,
the
Your
air
Worship,
and it
Your
comes
Ouma.
down. The potential is still
Bullshit.
there, the risk is still there that it can cause damage, it can cost life. But the risk is different when I fire and it is going in the direction
What is the
of someone.
intention?
The intention is scaring the people.
Your Worship, my understanding of the direction is, do I fire it directed at the people, or is it even I'm directing at
Anna,
Worship
wow.
fired into the air? And if there were ballistic experts indicating the come down would have been on those people, it might have been different, but the fact of the matter remains, whether it is the people in the stadium or whether it's the people of the neighborhood, when it comes down, people could have been hurt and people could have been killed, and that remains serious.
Are you aware that the Sisa Picasso Stadium where the incident occurred is in a very condensed, right in the middle of a community, very condensed community, right outside its houses.
Maar se
I'm sure there will be
kinders.
around because the charge sheet
Malema, jy moet gaan
clear
sit, jy moet gaan
that it's
sit
not
my
only
broer,
the
jy
people
moet
in
gaan
the
sit.
stadium, but also the people working
Jy
there,
moet gaan
the
sit my
supporters,
broer.
the people from Beer House, and the people from the Ndantsane community.
Jy moet gaan sit daar in die
That
toekie.
could potentially have been impacted by that.
To appreciate the nature and the danger that was actually present at the time when this first shots were fired. Possible harm to others. The degree that harm could have caused if somebody did get injured.
I did indicate in my report as well that as part of the series,
Ja,
not
my
only
report,
injured,
my
it
report,
could
my
have
report.
resulted in loss of life. It is serious.
My report, my report, my report.
So no thanks to the accused, sports fortunate that nobody died.
I agree. It was fortunate that nobody died.
Yeah. So why then do you want to give him like a fine? If he could have killed people.
After now sketching the scenario, just to maintain your report.
Malema moet op sy
that
P
you
kry.
pay a fine to a gun, NGO, gun-free NGO, and so on.
Your Worship, when I look at the scenario and the charges collectively, the accused acted negligently and didn't consider the risks, as was stated. There were no harm done. If there were harm done, yes, I would have considered it differently. Because the potential harm was there, but no harm at the end materialized. The act was still negligent in causing the potential harm.
Quick question.
Ja,
If somebody
nee.
tries to murder you but fail, does that then mean they should get a fine and it's not attempted murder? Just because they failed at killing you, does that mean that they should now get a fine instead of life imprisonment? Just
Ja,
asking.
valid point, valid point.
I'm going to go to page 15 of the report, not your report, the one that I've handed in, because we are discussing cases of a similar nature. I'm going to start reading from paragraph 2 of the document.
Oh, yes, this another one of my fucking plans not gonna work.
It's referred to as the
Why
swatch case.
must it be like this?
At the footnotes, the parent was convicted on 2 counts of the unlawful possession of a semi-automatic firearm.
Trump is loading wood
Court
and
confirmed the
all this
minimum
shit, so
sentence
all
of 15
fucking
years on one of the counts. Due to
Won't
the fact that
fucking
the
fuck.
parent had offered a denial of possession, which denial was found to be false. And furthermore, that no mitigating circumstances in relation to his possession could be inferred. For the held that there was nothing took place.
Yeah, this is gonna not
Nothing
be today, eh? It's gonna be next week, I can guarantee you now already.
in a less heinous light. And that which motivated the lawmaker to lay down the minimum 15-year sentence. However, on further
And it's funny because now it's Friday, now it's gonna drag on till Monday next week.
appeal against the minimum sentence imposed was upheld and replaced with a sentence of 7 years in prison. In this regard, the court held that the state accepted the appellant's version to the effect that he fortuitously came across the firearm in a rubbish dump and was apprehended the same day.
Making excuses, making excuses. He's guilty, he should be found guilty, he should be sentenced accordingly.
Regarded as having been made on the spur of the moment. Furthermore, it found that the appellant did not have the firearm in his possession for a very long time before he was apprehended. The court held that the circumstances were such as to make the sentence of
Ja, let Malema sit in jail.
also have a firearm in a very short period, semi-automatic firearm, didn't use it in any offense, and so on.
They are destroying the defense's witness. Destroying her.
Well, one was set aside.
So were there 2 firearms? I'm just trying to understand the context of the whole of the...
Firearms, the one who was sentenced to 15
Oh, this is gonna be next week. It's not gonna be. They're already 3 o'clock. They're stopping again. It's already.
in the rubbish dump.
Ja, nee, soos gewoonlik, soos gewoonlik.
Was disturbed the moment decision by him.
Moet nie.
Wasn't it very
Nee,
long
moet nie.
period of time? Still, he got an 8 years direct imprisonment. This case, the accused also did not have the firearm for a long period of time. Very brief. It doesn't change the fact that he was still sentenced to direct imprisonment. What do you have to say about that?
Your Worship, what I hear is, again, different circumstances, although it was also not for a long period of time. It was I wouldn't know why the reason is why it was picked up in the spur of the moment time, but I also hear that it was not the only firearm that was possessed illegally, which makes it different. And the use. I'm not sure whether the other firearm was used, but in combination, it is always good to look at it in the circumstances in total. But I hear what was said. But for me, the circumstances again are different. I'm not sure whether it was an illegal firearm, whether it was seized to the state, what happened to it, which may also make it different.
Did you come across any case where, like such as this, in the firearm related case, possession of firearm, where an accused was not sentenced to die?
Yeah, boring, 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 boring.
And to pay to NGOs and so on and so on.
As I said, I haven't come across, Your Worship, to any case where a charge was laid and the firearm was used for celebratory shots.
Brai, 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 brai.
A case where an accused was convicted of being in possession of a firearm, whether it's for celebratory purposes, whether it's just social, whether whatever reason. Have you ever come across the case where an accused was not sentenced to direct imprisonment for being in possession of a firearm, whether it's for just for a minute, for 10 minutes, or 20 minutes?
Your Worship, I have not. Most of the cases that I've seen were also not only the firearm possession case, but most of them relate, it's in the context of other crimes that were committed with a firearm. So the possession forms part with that, and then a sentence of imprisonment is also imposed for that.
Ja,
I haven't come across a case where it was
ja,
purely
je gaat
just
niet
for the
vandaag
possession of the
gesentenced
firearm.
worden. Ik denk het gaan weer aandrijven tot
Thank you for that
volgende week.
submission. But in this case, other crimes were committed. Shots were fired, reckless endangerment. You saw the different charges, failed to take precautions and so on. So, isn't that basically what you are saying?
So, Your Worship, if I refer to other crimes committed, I refer to some of the cases then may have taken it on the spur of the moment, but it is usually taken for the purpose of committing other crimes. And when I commit other crimes, it's violent crimes like murder, robbery, and in that context, you get the sentences being imposed. But I couldn't find a case where it was done and imposed outside of that context.
So the point I'm trying to make, how would that be fair to these accused that I don't want to go through all the cases. I just want to go to those who are closely related to the accused. How would this be fair to the other accused who have been these sentences being imposed, but in this particular instance, because the accused Stanley, he must now get the recommendation that he pays to NGOs and so on.
Your Worship, the recommendation is not because of the accused standing. The recommendation is because of the very particular case that is different, where there were no other crimes committed in the sense of violent crimes. There is indications, I've mentioned it in my report, where part of the motivation to bring in minimum sentences for firearm-related things as well is because of the concerns with regards to the violent crimes committed with firearms obtained illegally. This is different from those matters.
How?
There was no intent to obtain the firearm illegally, obtain it from, and if I say obtain illegally, Your Worship, the accused didn't go out to get a firearm that is either stolen or licensed or unlicensed, keep it with the intent to go and commit murder or robbery or any other crime as is in those cases that are stated.
You're lying.
It's different in that context.
Yeah.
Evidence was the effect that this was a pre-planned idea
Yes.
that this will be happening
Yes.
at the stadium.
Yes.
The planning was at the stadium. The planning was not to commit an offence with the firearm. There was negligence in not considering the impact of that and the possible impact of those people, whether then from him or his people. But
Do you guys
it
hear that?
wasn't done with the intent to
Is that
keep
like
it
an aircon
and to
kicking
go
on?
and commit the violent crimes which inspired the extension of the minimum sentences regime to automatic and semi-automatic firearms.
I disagree with you, Mr. Thompson, with that sentiment because if we commit other offences, like I pointed out, he's been charged for this and he's been
Vibrator.
convicted of that.
I do not deny it, Your Worship. I have made reference to violent crimes in the context of
Next.
the minimum sentence.
Discredited. Next. Of course, it's premeditated. You can see that he's waiting for the guy to bring him the firearm. That's premeditation. Come on.
I'm going to go to paragraph 87 on your report, when you say, although not part of the sentence, any form of pain or discomfort an offender suffers as a result of committing a crime can be seen as punishment and moral retribution. Following is noted. And that's more than 7 years between the commission of the offense, the conviction, and all that and all that. You are referring now. I just want to point out to you, those gentlemen, the cases that I referred to you, they have committed a crime and they are doing or they do the time. So now you're saying because the trial was delayed and do you know the causes of that delay in the 7-year period?
I do not know all the causes of the delay, no, Your Worship.
Let me tell you, the accused wasn't immediately charged after.
Should she not have known that?
There was an investigation that took place for a long period of time. The accused was sent with a summons. I'm not sure when was his first appearance. I speak under correction. I think it's in 2020. I just need to have a look at the charge sheet 2021. But during those periods, it was COVID. So the cases couldn't really proceed. It only started after COVID eased a bit up. And the trial has been running ever since. The reasons for the delay is that we are not always all available at the time, especially counsel is busy, very busy. So how did that factor into the fact that you are saying it's a 7-year delay, whereas it's not really a 7-year delay, as I've just explained to you?
Let me just see how I worded it.
Yeah, let's see how you lied.
I indicated that it was a 7-year period from the commitment of the offence to the conviction, including all those things for the thing. But
Just want to do some housekeeping quick. Joe, thanks for the 40 Rand super chat saying on set, appreciated. NCD S Freak, thanks for becoming a member. To Andre the Great, thanks for being a member for 1 month, saying anyone for Clippy's Premium, I'm pouring right now. Aitza. Andre the Great giving a 39 Rand super chat saying state prosecutors cross-examining a social worker who the defense paid as a witness in the case. Yebo. West House gave a 35 Rand saying why does Juju have so many settlers in his defense team? Good point. West House. Then Dystopian Phantom, thanks for the 35 Rand, saying social worker equals Karen met white guilt and professional gaslighter. I agree. And then West House gave a 35 Rand super chat saying RG reële Freedom Front Plus byeenkoms. Ek sal jou my oupa se 303 leen en die fine betaal. Thanks. And then West House, thank you for the 14 Rand saying it's the witness brain short circuit. Exactly. And then lastly, we've got AB Greiling. Thank you for the 140 Rand super chat. Thanks, AB. Saying thanks for a great channel. Please keep it up. Enjoy your comments. Thank you, AB, and I will keep on doing so.
And fire those shots. He was
Thank
the
you.
author of his own misfortune, so how must that now be beneficial in
Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop the stream.
Your Worship, and that's
It's
exactly
definitely
why
not
I
gonna
have
be
mentioned
today.
that it is as a consequence of
We
that
need
action
more
that you
people
take
to
that
follow
certain things
us.
happen that
At
is
least right
that
now,
impacts
I
you.
know
May
how
not have been
the
intended, but and that is the moral retribution.
streaming
It is
works.
a consequence of your
Don't
own
have to
actions.
suckle so much to set it up again. So yeah,
It
we'll keep
doesn't
following
deny the
and
fact that
keep
there
you
were
up to
an
date.
impact on a person. And that would go for any other person
Peace out.
in a matter that one would
Just vote in
consider
the poll, please. I put a poll
as
up.
to
Vote in
what
the
was
poll.
the outcome, the combination of the circumstances, looking at the person and the case.